Good day, everyone. So, today I will be evaluating the social media marketing made by my classmate titled Towards Quality Education for All, the Role of Learning Poverty in Achieving SDG 4. So, I will be using the framework or the evaluation framework I had made on the second faculty mark assignment that we have done on this course titled DEVCOM 208 Communication, Social Marketing, and Mobilization. So, to provide an introduction, let me provide you the brief overview of the social marketing that I am evaluating today. So, the project addresses learning poverty in the Philippines by mobilizing communities and institutions to promote early literacy using both digital platforms and grassroots campaigns. So, the objective of the evaluation is to assess the project's effectiveness through the social marketing or social mobilization framework. So, let me provide you a short evaluation criteria overview on the social marketing evaluation framework I have used. So there are six significant criteria which we are going to look for on this specific social media marketing program that my classmates had organized. The first one is reach and engagement. So again, they're going to ask who and how many people are reached. The message effectiveness is the message ever clear and persuasive? The third one is behavior change. Are people adopting to the desired behavior? Then partnership and stakeholder involvement are key actors involved. Then the fifth one is a sustainability or can the campaign last over time? And the last one is impact assessment. So what are the social and economic benefits? So since the project is not yet implemented, so we will be looking on it based on the paper they have posted on the portal or the discussion forum. So let's begin first with the reach and engagement. So the indicators for this one would be audience coverage, digital engagement, and participation. So this is cited on page 4 to 5 of the paper. So the campaign will focus on digital and grassroots strategies. So online platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok will be used to share engaging and educational content. So this could specifically be found on page number 4. Well, further on page 5, they mentioned here that Facebook would help them create a page that promotes reading tips for parents and students. And then TikTok will directly engage the users with a lot of call to action content. So my evaluation on this is that the project strategically combines digital platforms with community-based activities, allowing it to reach both tech-savvy and underserved audiences. So this shows a clear intent to maximize reach and inclusivity. The second one, we talk about message and effectiveness. The indicators for this would be clarity, relevance, emotional connection. So this was cited on page 9. So according to page 9 of the paper, real life accounts from children, families, and communities will be shared to humanize the issue and bring visibility to the lived experiences behind the statistics. And also on the 10th page, the paper mentioned craft culturally appropriate, emotionally resonant messages that are easy to understand. So messaging will vary by audience. So it would be youth-oriented content on TikTok, policy briefs for decision makers. So given all that, my evaluation is that the use of storytelling and audience-specific messaging ensures content is not only understandable, but also emotionally engaging and persuasive across sectors. Then for the third one, which is the behavior change, the indicators are the following: tangible actions, adoption of desired behaviors. So this was cited on the 11th page of the paper. It stated there that organize book donations and reading events to provide children with access to age appropriate reading materials and promote a culture of reading in the community. Then also on page 6, stated there that this campaign encourages youth and adults who support them to make reading a fun and exciting part of everyday life. So my evaluation on this is that by engaging the public in practical reading activities, the campaign promotes literacy habits, particularly targeting parents, youth, and volunteers to initiate behavior change. Then the next one is partnerships and stakeholder involvement. So the indicators for this is that collaborative effort and stakeholder diversity. So cited on page 6 to 8, it means it's stated there that this campaign is bringing together people from all walks of life, parents, teachers, youth leaders, NGOs, government, and media and tech partners. So let me cite a specific line on page 8. It stated there that partnering with large telcos like Globe and Smart to be able to allow access to materials for free at areas with low bandwidth allocations. So my evaluation for this is that the campaign's strength lies in this multi-sectoral approach, creating an ecosystem of support that includes households, schools, institutions, and corporations. While on the sustainability part, it stated there that cited on page 14, funding for content production, transportation, event logistics, and training materials in kind support from publishers, libraries, and local businesses. Then also on page 13, the Department of Education will provide technical support, help with data, and make sure the campaign is working well in schools. So my evaluation is that the campaign includes long term stakeholders and diversified resource strategies, which shows planning for sustainability beyond the pilot phase. On the impact assessment, which is the last the last criteria, it was cited on page 11 to 12 that heightened awareness as reflected in increased web traffic, social media impressions, growth of grassroots programs such as local reading circles. Also on page 9, it stated there that monitoring and evaluation. So a responsive feedback system will be implemented to measure the campaign's reach and effectiveness. So my evaluation on this one is that it is built in monitoring and evaluation mechanisms. It means that it demonstrates the project's commitment to measuring success, adopting strategies, and reporting outcomes. So to conclude, cited from page 3, which is the rationale, this campaign recognizing learning poverty not just as national development issue, but more so as a global crisis that demands strategic communication, policy reform, and broad-based community mobilization. So my evaluation for this is that for the entire campaign is that the campaign is a holistic, evidence-informed, and behavior-focused intervention that leverages communication, technology, and partnerships to address the learning crisis in the Philippines. So it is a strong fit for a social marketing and mobilization framework. So here are my references, and once again, thank you so much. So if you have questions, just reply to this discussion board. Once again, lagit lagi para sa bayan. Maraming salamat.